Kellyanne, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Brian. Thank you.
I know you and Anthony Scaramucci just had a chance to talk off camera. What was your conversation about, and what's going to change at the White House now that he is running communications?
Well, here we are in New York at the CNN Time Warner studios, happily conversing in the hallways between CNN hits. So that tells you something. We're very happy to come and take questions from I think, an outlet that's been incredibly unfair and systematically against this president. I guess you made a business decision to do so, but we're here trying to connect the American people with the president's message and answer your questions as respectfully as we can. Look, I think Sean Spicer should be lauded for his service to this nation as a patriot, for his service as press secretary. The president invited Sean to stay on. He was trying to add to the team, not subtract, but Sean made a different decision. And I think I stand with everybody in the White House, including Anthony Scaramucci and the president, the vice president themselves, in thanking Sean for his service. But we're going to do what we can to push back. I think there's defense, there's offense, and really my main grievance, if you will, and my main objective as somebody who does not directly in press and comms, but as counselor to the president tries to support what press and comms are doing in the White House, Brian, my main objective has always been, can we get complete coverage? I know we're never going to get unbiased coverage, but can we get more complete coverage? Can we connect Americans through shows like yours and elsewise on CNN and elsewhere with the information they need? They need to know that there have been over 800,000 jobs created. They need to know that there's 25 record highs for the Dow Jones since Donald Trump became the president. These veterans need to know there's a 24/7 hotline waiting for them at the White House as you and I speak here, that they have better protections now through the Veterans Choice Act. If they can't access timely quality care through the VA, which most veterans say they can, they have the option of going into the private system like you or I could and getting that timely quality care. People need to know that the regulatory rollback has meant that property owners and taxpayers and parents of public school students, that they have more freedom now than they had a short while ago. They need to watch the commissioning of the USS Gerald Ford yesterday and know that the thousands of patriots who will be on that vessel going through our world's waters, they will know when they see that vessel coming that military might for America is back.
So in your first answer, you made several points about the administration's accomplishments, but you started by attacking CNN. Why does attacking CNN make America great again?
No, I'm sure you want that to go viral. I'm not attacking CNN. I'm wondering why CNN spends its time.
You said the company made a business decision to be unfair to the president, when in fact what we are trying to do is cover a very unusual president and try to explain what the heck is going on at a White House that seems awfully dysfunctional.
Let's break that down. Well, first of all, that's not fair. And I constantly hear this coming out of the mouths of people who have never worked in any White House, let alone this White House. If you want a more candid, clear look at the functioning of the White House, I invite you inside. Come inside. You know, it's a two-way street. We don't see that. I'm a very accessible person. I think you'll find with Anthony Scaramucci and others in the White House, we're tough but humble. And this is the people's house. You were welcomed inside to see, but we never get those calls. We just turn on the TV and we see a one-way, non-conversation using words that are meant to deride and deny the president his due, that are incredibly disrespectful. So I'm not here to attack CNN. I'm here to ask you.
You're welcome here anytime.
Thank you. As a very important person at CNN,
it's the 6-month mark of the presidency.
Great, yes, and there have been many accomplishments that don't get covered, so thank you for the platform. I want America to hear what's been done for them, but they know that. The forgotten man and forgotten woman are not forgotten to us. But let me just back up to CNN.
It's not our job to do your PR. It's your job, and it seems the White House this week admitted that there's been a lot of failures because the press secretary all of a sudden resigned and left his job.
But that's Sean's